What if the biggest obstacles to our technological future weren't artificial intelligence or recessions or even politics, but something far older, far more hidden, a quiet, persistent war waged not on factory floors but in boardrooms, estates, and secret networks of power by families who have existed for centuries, for generations. These lineages, often dismissed as Luddites, have quietly resisted change, shaping the pace of innovation in ways most of us never notice. Tonight we uncover the hidden hands steering tomorrow, today. Let's begin with the ghost of Ned Ludd. Who was he really? In the early 19th century, skilled textile workers in England faced an existential threat: machines that could do their work faster, cheaper, and without human hands. In frustration, fear, and desperation, they destroyed these machines. They became known as the Luddites, a symbol of resistance, a warning, or perhaps a reflection of society's uneasy relationship with progress. But what if the modern Luddites don't look like angry artisans? What if they don't protest in the streets? What if they sit quietly in boardrooms, in estates, in hidden networks of influence, guiding the future, without ever being seen? The idea may sound like a conspiracy, until you notice the pattern: an invisible network influencing which technologies flourish and which fade into obscurity. A shadow economy of resistance quietly steering the course of human innovation. Enter the ancient families. Multi-generational dynasties built not just on wealth but on influence, legacy, and power that lasts longer than a single human lifetime. Throughout history, power and progress have had a complicated relationship. In the 15th century, the printing press could have democratized knowledge almost overnight, but access was tightly controlled. Knowledge was power, and those who held it were cautious, often deliberately slow to share it. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution. Early patents, monopolies, and carefully directed investments limited the spread of disruptive inventions. While society raced forward, certain families quietly profited from delay, maintaining the status quo. This is what historians call innovation suppression. Influential players, driven by risk, profit, or legacy, delay, acquire, or quietly kill disruptive technologies. And this has been happening for centuries. Today, the strategy hasn't disappeared. It's evolved. Digital, invisible, and global. Instead of smashing machines, influence is exercised through subtle channels: investments, regulations, media narratives, and intellectual property. Now, consider the modern graveyard, the inventions and breakthroughs that never see the light of day. Imagine, just for a moment, a revolutionary, sustainable energy technology that could destabilize oil empires. Or perhaps a medical breakthrough capable of curing diseases faster, cheaper, and more efficiently than ever before. Yet, inexplicable roadblocks appear. Clinical trials are delayed, investments vanish, startups are quietly acquired and then shelved. The tactics are subtle, surgical, almost invisible: lobbying politicians to slow regulation, buying controlling stakes in disruptive companies, orchestrating negative media campaigns, or redirecting funding to safer, more conventional alternatives. The results are staggering: market dominance, entrenched monopolies, and a world where progress is dictated not by human need or curiosity, but by the inherited power of a few families. Entire industries, entire societies held back while the world wonders why. Honestly, change takes so long. So, how exactly do these dynasties maintain control? Well, step 1. Patents. Patents are not just legal protections, they are instruments of leverage. Lock down an idea and you control how fast it spreads, or sometimes prevent it entirely. Step 2. Policy influence. Powerful networks don't just whisper to regulators, they shape the rules, write legislation and direct funding. Step 3. Media control. Influence the story and you influence public perception. Suddenly innovations seem risky, uncertain, or unnecessary. All these mechanisms, combined with centuries of inherited wealth, create a kind of slow burn effect. Small delays, subtle manipulations, they seem harmless at first. Until you realize entire technologies, entire industries, and global progress have been quietly contained. The result is, frankly, chilling. A world where the pace of technological advancement is no longer determined by need, curiosity, or human ingenuity, but by the comfort and control of the powerful few. The legacy of the Luddites is not just history, it's a warning, a blueprint of control, quietly preserved, still influencing the world today. Next time a revolutionary technology is mysteriously delayed, ask yourself, who benefits from stagnation? And then ask, what can you do about it? The future doesn't belong to dynasties, monopolies, or inherited power. It belongs to those willing to question, investigate, and act. Subscribe for more explorations into hidden histories, the forces shaping our future, and the untold stories of progress.